Electoral violence, why I am worried about Tinubu and his All Progressive Congress supporters. Lemi Ugegbe, welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Amid ongoing public outreach that has greeted the brutal attacks launched against supporters of the Labour Party LP by suspected political thugs in Lagos State over the weekend, veteran journalist and public affairs analyst Lemi Ugegbe has come out to express worry over the antics of the All Progressives Congress APC as Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu going into election scheduled to commence a fortnight. Speaking during an interview on Africa Independent Television's Kakaki's program on Monday, Ugegbe pointed out that if unchecked by higher authorities, Tinubu's public statement in which he has been heard using derogatory terms against his opponents could incite his army of APC supporters across the country into aggressively confronting members and supporters of opposition parties, which could in turn lead to widespread violence capable of marring the upcoming polls. As we go into the elections, I am concerned particularly about the supporters of the All Progressive Congress, APC. I am really concerned about it because we saw the attacks on P2B supporters in Lagos over the weekend. You see, if the body language and statement that come out of the mouth of a presidential candidate are good, chances are the supporters will also follow on that path. But when you have an Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who on several forums resorted to calling people all sort of names, calling people termites, and saying that power must be taken by force. For me, the rhetorics that come from him are very disappointing for an elder statesman. You will also remember that during the time when they were signing the peace accord, Tinubu was nowhere to be found. He sent Shetima instead. But we can't take away the fact that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the symbol of APC's current quest for power. I also remember how in Lagos he stopped people from chanting Fugi and Akindede's name where he was, describing it as an insult for an ant to be mentioned near him. He went to the east and referred to his opponents as yeye people. How can a man that wants people to imagine him as the president of a country descend so low to be speaking like that? And you expect his followers will not take turns to act out a script? Well, this is all I've been saying. That is why obedience will always say, you go see obedience, maybe say, yes, I have to use obedience in this example. Obedience will be violent. You go see, P2B no go, if P2B day, you no go talk the same way you talk. I've read some occasions where they'll come outside and they will be very, very, they act in a manner that will like, before they'll say, I know this thing. You will see supporters, they come say, I know this one no good. Yeah? Even P2B himself, if this is not the way he addresses his issues. Okay. Tinubu and the supporters are real threats to free and fair elections in Nigeria, but God will intervene for sure. Now, my own opinion on this issue is clear. I don't understand how this continues to happen. I do not understand how this continues to happen. You get? I don't understand. I know just get. I know just understand how this thing now they happen. And to me, I feel it is because the government has kept quiet for so long on this issue. This issue is not supposed to go on. This issue is not supposed to go on. It's not supposed to, how will I put it? It's not supposed to continue. Why? Because they did not just start the attack. They started from one person, to two person now there. So, for those people now that they did before, they did not sanction them. They did not discipline them. They were just looking at them. It is a kind of, you people can do anything you people like. You understand? Just like your children, they scatter, they turn house, we say you don't arrange upside down, and you just they look them. You are giving them the license to. Like as the word we are hearing from your supporters boasting about their ammunition on media. Yes, this is what is called provocation. Those people now, I'm not saying they should carry their arms and ammunition or their choice of what is bad, but this is what they're getting from them. So that when these people now talk, they can't be like, say, I tell you now, these people, look at what they're saying. Not just anger. I know support president talk. But like I said, all this thing is just to make themselves, they'll come outside and say things, and before you know it, they don't pick up that TV and talk. The only intervention is for the Igbos to tame their tongues and stop abusing Nigeria, calling it zoo and all sort of names and promising hell if Obi should lose, which he will. Nothing should show the attackers are APC supporters. It could be PDP, the parent party of Obi. It could be within the Labour Party. Labour Party is too quick to point accusing fingers at fellow contestants doing better. That one is a lie. Brother. That's not true. That's not true. Labour Party, they are quick to point fingers. Now this one where you talk na the opposite. Okay. Why do you want to support evil and you want evil to leave your home? Tinubu is a desperate desperado. Shame on him. Let it be told there's a big resentment of Igbo's behavior and utterances in Yoruba land, and people should stop pretending. Igbos have abused Fulanis to heaven and back, and now they're foolishly abusing Yorubas and Yoruba leaders in Yoruba land, and they don't expect repercussions. How foolish people they are. The attacks are just simple warnings and nothing to do with the most abused Tinubu, who happened to be a Yoruba leader. Continue to abuse him. Tinubu in Lagos and foolishly think you will have peace. The word Igbo's grave is getting closer. Make it a job to rubbish the other ethnic leaders who have both emotional and sentimental attachment. Those of you who know history, who know the causes of war, are usually both emotional and sentimental issues. Take it for granted at your peril. You don't see him. You don't see him. As a thug and jihadist strugglers, she can't be otherwise. Making us stop to use this kind of words. Like these candidates, like Agboro supporters. This tells you the kind of illiteracy, ignorance, barbarism, and incivility which he intends to introduce in the Nigerian political system if he is accidentally elected as the president. Well, me, I don't talk more. This particular matter, it get as it be. It is not supposed to. It's not supposed to happen. I did tell you, it is not supposed to happen. Nobody is supposed to come out and be threatening fire and brimstone. Nobody has a monopoly of violence. Let us just. It is time for us to do what? To do the right thing. To do the right thing. Nobody has a monopoly of violence. Yes, nobody has. Tinubu, an ex-COVID for drug pushing and father of all things in Lagos, expecting him to act like a normal human being, like P2B is expecting too much. The security agency should call him to order. Make una stop, I beg. No wonder your courtly, stingy, drinking master, P2B, father was buried without his head. Are you really serious? Leave Tinubu and face the sabotage journey that he will immediately abandon when your original online president is released from Kuje prison. This is actually too much. You can only fight and win where you have majority support. Why are you confronting the majority when you are in the minority? Well, Nigerians, the vote is ours. Let us, the choice is ours. Let us make the choice, cast the votes. The consequences or the rewards is certainly ours. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.